Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're here. I did get my hair cut again. My brother-in-law did it for me and I think he did an awesome job. I'll turn around for you so get a quick look-see. It's very short and then it's longer on this side and I love it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm happy with it and I think he did an awesome job and I'm super excited, and I will do some I might do some hair tutorials on it because there's different ways you can style it. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a how to contour video because I've had several people ask me to do it, so that is what I'm going to do. If you could tell, I have no contour on my face. Let me get my hair out of my face on this side. Okay, so I have my foundation and my powder on, but I have nothing else on. No blush, no contour, no highlight, nothing. So I'm going to do a contour and highlight video for you. Okay, so for the video, I'm just going to be using my Anastasia contour kit. You don't have to have this contour kit to be able to do contour. You just have to get like a matte bronzer. Like I said, you don't have to have this. I contoured forever before I ever got this, but for this video, this is what I'm going to be using. And I am super pale, so the highlighting part of the contour and highlight really doesn't take much effect on my face because I'm so pale. They don't really make a whole lot of highlighters that really will show up on my skin. Like right here is the lightest highlight shade, and this is what it looks like, but if I rub that on my skin, you can see that it doesn't really do much of anything. I mean, I really like it, especially to set the concealer under my eyes, but as far as really making a big difference highlighting wise, it doesn't. But the contour shades make a huge difference. So I'm going to contour one side and not the other for the sake of this video so that you can kind of see the difference. And when I contour and highlight, I use this brush, and this is what it's shaped like. I'm really not even sure what this was meant for, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it just comes to a point and then it's kind of thinner this way and thicker this way. So I don't really know what it was originally for, but I use it for contour. So the first thing I do is I take this yellow color in the middle, it's called Banana, and I just kind of put that under my eyes to help kind of set any kind of concealer or anything I have, which is already set, but this does kind of give you like a pretty glow under there, I think. Like I said, the highlight shades don't make a huge difference on me, but you can see it a little bit. So I use this one here in the middle to contour because it's kind of a grayer tone to it and it's not as bronzy. I use these two colors on the end, this one and this one, more to bronze my face if I'm not doing like a real intense contour. But if I'm going to really do a lot of contouring, I do this shade right here. I don't have really defined cheekbones, so I really like to contour that pretty dramatically on me because I have kind of a round face, and I like to contour my jawbone pretty dramatically. Okay, so to contour, you usually want to go from the top of your ear and point towards the corner of your mouth, and that is usually the hollow of your cheekbone that you're going to want to contour. So I can usually feel mine pretty easy, so I don't really have to do the whole measuring thing, but a lot of times I just start at the very top of my ear and work my way down at a diagonal. Another way to do it that makes it super simple that I found on the internet that is actually really cool and it kind of takes the guesswork out of it is to use a spoon. I know this is kind of weird, but you get a large spoon, not one of the small ones, and you put that right over the like apple part of your cheek, and it like fits perfectly over mine, like right here. And you put that up to your ear, and then it will make a line for you right here. I'm not going to put any product on it, but then you would just kind of go right on the line here, and it would give you a perfect little contour, and it almost curves it to make your cheeks look a little bit higher. And I do that a lot of times just to take the guesswork out of it if I'm in a hurry. I've been doing that the last few times I've done my makeup just for fun, and it kind of gives that rounded effect to make your cheeks look really like round and apple-ish. Really cute. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to do that. That's something you can play with at home on your own. But for today, I'm going to do just my regular contour routine. So pick up some of the contour, and like I said, I need to pin this out of my face as well. So start right at the top of the ear and make a line down. And I'm sure you can see that line. And I like to kind of make it pretty harsh at first and then blend it out. And I always blend it down because I don't want it going up in this area, because that's going to make your cheek look shrunken in right here. And it's just going to make you look bigger all the way around because there's not going to be much definition. So I really want there to be a lot of definition from here and here. So I blend it downwards once I get it on there. And I don't take it all the way to my mouth because that can look funny. So I take it, I don't know, that might be a little bit over halfway. So you can already see, looking at me from here to here, this has that shadow right here that gives the illusion of high cheekbones or sunken in cheeks. So there's that. And then, love me, honey. Okay, and then I do my forehead right here just a little bit. Not a whole lot, because I don't want my forehead to really look smaller because I don't have a really big forehead. It just kind of makes it match with the rest of your face a little bit. So I do that, and then I just kind of go down a little bit. There's not a whole lot of product on this. You can tell it's not near as harsh as it is here. And then I just kind of connect it to where I started that contour. Okay, and then I kind of sweep it across my forehead, the very top of it too, to kind of help blend into my hairline. I do not go down on my forehead because that's going to make my forehead look really small, and I don't want that. And a lot of people say to do the 3, like you have here, here, and then the jawbone, so it kind of makes a 3, and I pretty much do that too. So I really get this part right here because I want that to look really sharp from my profile. And then I just follow that line. And so you can kind of see from that profile, it kind of gives you that sharp appearance. And we're not going to leave it quite this sharp. We are going to take a clean kabuki brush or powder brush or whatever you have. And I take this and I blend it down. I just kind of go. And I kind of blend this down as well to make my neck match. I don't want any harsh lines. Okay. I also contour my nose, and for that I just use this really small angled eyeshadow brush, and I use the same bronzer, and let me zoom in a little bit. And you want to, you can already see like that natural shadow, like where this is white and the shadow is catching right here. So you kind of want to just go along with that. Just that natural shadow. And then I kind of take it and connect it to my eyebrow just a little bit, just to kind of gives it more of a natural shadowy effect. And you can see this shadow over here is just a tad bit more defined, and even when there isn't a shadow, it gives the appearance of one to make your nose look smaller. And I kind of have this big ball on the end of my nose, so I kind of cut this into that a little bit to kind of make that look a little bit smaller. And then I just take my kabuki brush again, and I just go over that because I don't want it really harsh. It just adds a little bit of darkness there to make my nose look just a tad bit smaller. I don't go real dramatic with my nose, but I don't know if you can tell, but this kind of looks more shadowed than this side over here. So basically, as far as contouring, that's what I do. I'm going to do my blush now. Okay, so for my blush, I'm just using this NYX blush in Cinnamon. I use it a lot, and just my angled blush brush. And you can see right where this line ends, and it kind of shows this part right here. That is where our blush is going. you don't want your blush to go all the way up here because that's where your highlight's going to go, but you don't want your blush going, you know, beneath your contour either. So it kind of gives you a very precise placement. Alright, and for my highlight, I use the Airspun Loose Face Powder, but this isn't just the translucent one. This is the luminous translucent one. And so it doesn't really give you color, but it has a really pretty like shimmer to it, but it's not like chunky glitter. So I just picked that up. I just use this little cheap brush that I have. And I put that right there. And if you can see that, it really like catches the light. You just kind of put that right on the very top of your cheekbone where you want that to stand out. This side just kind of has that bronzy, healthy glow, a little bit of shine, a little bit of color on the cheeks. I mean, it's not full on big dark lines, big pink cheeks, and then white on top. You don't want it to be so dramatic. You want it to be subtle and just kind of blend together, but I think that you can really see the difference between having no kind of shading and then having the shading. So I really like it. I never, like if I'm doing a full face of makeup, like eyes, lips, foundation, all that, I always want to do contouring. I just feel like it really completes the look and gives you that, wow, what has she done to her face kind of look. So, okay, so I have both sides finished now, and I think it looks pretty good. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I think a lot of people think that contouring is a lot harder than what it is. It just takes a little bit of practice and getting used to. And really, it's just about learning the shadows of your face, the shadows your face already naturally has, and just enhancing the ones that you want enhanced. So it's basically just kind of your face but better, I think. So it's not like you're making lines that aren't already there. I mean, everyone has a cheekbone. Everyone has a hollow of their cheek, but some of them just may not be as prominent as you would like it to be. So it just kind of gives it that little bit of extra help to say, oh yeah, she's got cheekbones. So yeah, it's all about just shading the things that you want to look smaller and highlighting the things that you want to stand out. So now that I have nothing else to say, I will leave you with God bless, goodbye, and see you next time.